Okay, so we've made a couple of videos so far about predicting this year's NFL playoffs, one for the wildcard round and one for the divisional, and now that the divisional round is over, we only have 2 more rounds to go. So far, on all of my predictions this playoffs, from the wildcard and the divisional, I've gotten all of them right except for one game, giving me a 9 out of 10 records in terms of predictions. The only one that I've gotten wrong so far is the Rams versus Seahawks, and yes, that does mean that I predicted the Browns to beat the Steelers if you haven't already watched that video. So at worst, if I get all my predictions wrong for the rest of the playoffs, I would end with a 9-13 record on my predictions, and at best, if I get the 2 predictions right in this video and I get my Super Bowl pick right next week, I would be 12 of 13 in my predictions. Hey, what's up guys, it's Akhil from TNB Productions, and in today's video we're going to be predicting the 2 games that are going to be happening in the conference championship round this weekend. By the way, speaking of TNB Productions, as I said in the previous video if you watched that, we will be changing our name once we hit 500 subscribers, and we already have a few names shortlisted, so if you have any other ideas that you think we should add to the list, let us know in the comments, and without any further ado, let's get started with the predictions. So in both of these games, I was really split on where I wanted to go with my predictions because all of the teams left are great teams, and all of the possible Super Bowl outcomes left would be great matchups to watch. We could see Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes, which seems like what the NFL wants to see. We could also see Josh Allen versus Aaron Rodgers, which for me personally is the matchup that I'm rooting for to happen. Patrick Mahomes versus Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady versus Josh Allen would also be great matchups, so it's really just up to you to pick your poisons, or so to speak. Let's start off the video with the Bills versus the Chiefs, and this one comes down to one thing. Well, actually 2 things. Is Patrick Mahomes 100% healthy after suffering that foot injury and after suffering what could be a concussion, what could be neck spasms, but all we know is he could barely get up and was dizzy getting up once he suffered it. The second thing is that this game comes down to is whether or not the Chiefs are prepared to play the Bills, and what I mean by that is if we know one thing, the team that has the best shot of beating the Chiefs are actually the Chiefs themselves by making stupid mistakes when they are overlooking a team, as they did with the Raiders earlier this season. That being said, if there's a team that is just built to match or beat the Chiefs, it might just be the Buffalo Bills. Still, with a fully healthy Mahomes, this would be a tough matchup to choose, and I might have to go with the Chiefs with that one. But with all of these unknowns, I'm actually going to pick another upset and have the Bills win this game and advance to the Super Bowl, which is definitely something that I'm rooting for in this matchup. The first matchup that we talked about was between 2 of the quarterbacks who could be the face of the league for years to come, and the second matchup is between 2 old men that have been the faces of the league forever, one of whom is the NFL MVP this season, or at least will be crowned soon enough. If Mahomes or Allen win the Super Bowl this year against Brady or Rodgers, this could be a passing of the torch moment for the NFL, and that would just be awesome to watch. As fun as all of these possible Super Bowl games would be, as I said earlier, I'm rooting for a Bills versus Packers Super Bowl, so that's who I'm going to choose to advance to the Super Bowl. Speaking of Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, by the way, unless they meet in the playoffs again this year, this may be the final time in their careers that they get to face off, and what better possible way to do that than having a Super Bowl on the line? So anyways guys, that was just a quick video of my predictions for the upcoming matchups today, and if you like the predictions or agree with them, then let me know and show your support in the comments by liking the video, subscribing, sharing, or whatever you want to do to support the channel, because everything counts, especially for a small channel like ours, trying our best to get our content out for more people to watch. And if you have any ideas for the name change, that will come once we hit 500 subscribers, then let us know in the comments. But other than that, it's been Akhil from, for now, what we're going to call TNB Productions, and I'll see you in the next video.